Yeah, I'm Riyadh. You having a good day? Welcome back to my channel. You're in for the ride of your life. I may be hyping myself up a bit there. Sorry, I just got a notification on my Facebook. I had to check. Oh, God. Addicted to social media. First things first, I apologise for the dying orchid. It has been on its way out for the past 5 weeks. If you look at the last few videos I've done, it's progressively gotten more and more deceased. It's still green though, hey! So doing a Q&A today, some really intrusive questions in there. My favourite kind, you know me. Nothing's a secret. So before I get into your questions, big shout out to Badoo who are sponsoring this video. Thank you lads, and also thank you for the 3-day hangover you gave me after your office party. Now you guys know when I first moved to London about a year ago, I was incredibly lonely and feeling really down because yeah, it's a big city, it's great here in London, but people can be kind of cold. And I mean, the other day I went up to a woman on the street and asked her where the train station was, and she literally flinched. She went, if you speak to someone on the street, they think you're trying to mug them. That's just the way it is here. So, you know, to say it's hard to make friends the traditional way here in London is a kind of an understatement. But I really could have done with an app like this back then, Badoo, because they have this people nearby function, and I've been trying it out for a few weeks, and it's absolutely brilliant. So basically it just shows you, literally, people that are nearby you. And even if you want to do something as mundane and boring as go to the cinema with somebody, you just go on this and you'll find someone in 2 minutes. The other day I went for a walk and I fed the ducks in Clapham Common with someone that I've never met before, which was really nice. And if you're like me and you travel a lot alone, what you can do is say, for me, I'm going to Barcelona in 3 weeks with Davey Wavy. You probably know the YouTuber. So you can click this on the top and type in Barcelona, and it will show you people in that region who you can become friends with before you travel to the place, meaning that when you get there, you've got ready-made friends ready to hang out and party and or go for a meal or do whatever. So anyway, it's a bit of fun, and as I always say, I never ever promote anything or talk about anything on the channel unless I've tried it myself and made sure that it's actually legit, it's fun, and I think it's worth you hearing about. So there you go, I think it's good. Right, into the Q&A. Why did you decide to create a YouTube channel? Very simple. I was 16, 17, incredibly huge attention seeker, still am. And, you know, at that age, you can't really get a job on television or the radio full time. So I decided, feck yous all. I'm going to make my own television/radio station, set up the YouTube channel, and started broadcasting myself. And got a great buzz out of it. I loved it. I still love it, as you can tell. Also, I was sick and tired of pitching ideas that I had in my head to producers and having them say, yeah, no, not really feeling it. And I was like, well, if you don't want to make it, I'm going to make it myself. I made it, and then it went viral. Oh, shit. Oh. What was your worst public experience? By the way, you're amazing. I was kissing a guy on a Waterloo Bridge here in London. It was quite late at night. It was about 11, maybe midnight. And we're just standing there, and a group of teenagers came up, about 6 or 7 guys, and they started going, oh, fucking fag, oh, fag, oh, yeah, oh, that's disgusting, mate, that's disgusting. So, I pushed the guy off me that I was kissing, and he was like, no. And I said, wait. I said, hey, you, come here. To the main guy who was calling us names, and he goes, what, mate, what? And I said, come over here, I want to talk to you. Now, he's already embarrassed that he's been spoken to by the fag, and I just looked into his eyes, and I said, do you know that the words you are using could lead someone to suicide? Do you know that the words you are using are incredibly offensive and can damage someone for life? Did you know that? And he was like, well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. I was just, I just saw you there, and I was like, it's fine. Just consider yourself lucky that I'm strong enough to not be affected by what you're saying, but one day you will say it to someone and it will affect them in a way that you cannot reverse. So please think before you say something like that. And then he said sorry, and he walked back to the guys and they walked away. And I think that was, in my head, a very difficult, unpleasant moment that somehow we managed to flip into something positive. And I hope the little fecker learned something from it and won't do it again. Also, do you support a football team? And if you do, who? What's the weirdest thing you've done in the past week? Well, I was at a traffic light waiting to cross the road, and I was just like trying to pass time with my friend, and without even realising it, I said, oh, and my friend turned around and said, you are literally a walking Irish stereotype. You are a leprechaun. And then I heard it back and I realised I do it multiple times a day when I'm just filling time. I go, If you ever met Donald Trump, what would you say to him?
You are physically repulsive, intellectually retarded, you're morally reprehensible, vulgar, insensitive, selfish, stupid, you have no taste, a lousy sense of humor, and you smell.
Yeah, that's essentially what I'd say to him. Where's your favourite place in London? My bed. Do a lot of sleeping there. A lot of napping. A lot of dreaming. Oh yeah. British or Irish boys? Oh, that's a hard one. Personality and fun? Irish boys every time. I'm sorry, but appearance, looks, and how they look after themselves, it's got to be British boys. I've insulted both. I'm single for life. What is your ultimate goal in life? Well, number one, to be happy, make my parents proud. But professionally, I would love my own talk show. I'd love a show like Graham Norton's or James Corden's, something like that. Jimmy Fallon. I think I can do it. I have hope. Watch this space. Would you someday like to have kids? Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I'm too selfish. I hate when I can't do something, or I can't go somewhere and I can't buy something, and I know kids would hold me back from doing all that selfish stuff that I want to do. I think I'm going to start with a dog. I got to make sure that I can keep an orchid alive first, and then I'll move on to human beings eventually. What's one thing you would say to haters? Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for your comments of hate. You're paying my rent. You're paying my bills. Keep doing it. When is Queer Britain being released? So if you don't know, Queer Britain is my BBC series, and it is out in April. I don't know an exact date yet. I should know in the next week or two, and it's going to be available internationally, so you can all enjoy it. I cannot wait for you to see it. I've seen bits, I haven't seen the full thing. It is so good. Can you give any advice on how to gain self-confidence? Love you. Love you too, Jenna. I could do a full video on that, and I probably will, but I think the one main thing that I would say is, once you stop caring what other people think, naturally your self-confidence goes through the roof. Self-confidence is killed and dragged down and dampened by the thought that someone else thinks you're being silly, stupid, or doing something that they don't like. Well, if you stop caring about that opinion and remove it from your mind and from your life, well, then you're free to be whoever you want to be. So just block them out. Put the blinkers on, block them out, and just move forward and look at your own life and your own happiness and your own fun, and then you'll be fine. Give the proverbial middle finger to everyone else who thinks that you're weird or silly. How did you react when you found out you were doing your documentary for BBC? I cried. My phone literally rang. I picked it up, and it was Aoife, my lovely agent, and she said, so I have some news. I was like, yeah. And I knew what it was about. I thought she was about to say that they didn't give it the go-ahead, and she said, they've commissioned you for 6 episodes, and they want to start filming right away. And I just dropped to the floor, and I was like, no! What? Are you kidding? Really? And yeah, I started crying, and then I called my parents straight away, and then we had a celebration, and I opened a bottle of champagne. Yeah. Best position. Yeah, that's what I would say is the best position. Thanks for the questions, lads. If you want, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and all that. It's all just Riyadh Kate, very, very simple. And I'll chat to you in a couple of days. Love you. Bye.